Welcome back to Worldview TV. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video so you never miss our global discoveries. Today, we are looking at the top 10 best hospitals in the world in 2025. These medical giants are not just buildings with doctors and patients. They are centers of hope, innovation, and healing where science meets compassion. Whether it's groundbreaking research, world-class surgeons, or unmatched patient care, these hospitals have earned their place among the best. Healthcare is one of the most important parts of life. When people travel or even move abroad, they often ask, "Where will I find the best medical treatment if I ever need it?" This video will take you on a journey across the globe to the hospitals that stand at the very top of global rankings. Let's begin our countdown with number 10. 10. Singapore General Hospital, Singapore. Starting our countdown at number 10 is Singapore General Hospital, a medical powerhouse that's revolutionizing healthcare in Asia and beyond. Established in 1821, SGH isn't just Singapore's oldest hospital, it's become a global leader in medical innovation. Here's what makes SGH extraordinary. They've pioneered the world's most advanced robotic surgery program. Their Da Vinci surgical robots can perform operations through incisions smaller than a keyhole, with precision that surpasses human capability. In 2024, they completed over 3,000 robotic surgeries with a 99.2% success rate. But SGH's real claim to fame is their Sing Health Duke NUS Academic Medical Center, Asia's first comprehensive academic medical center. They've developed AI diagnostic systems that can detect cancer earlier than traditional methods, and their telemedicine network serves patients across Southeast Asia. The numbers speak for themselves. SGH treats over 1 million patients annually, performs 40,000 surgeries each year, and maintains one of the lowest hospital-acquired infection rates globally. They've also trained over 10,000 medical professionals from 50 countries. What sets SGH apart is their patient-first philosophy combined with cutting-edge technology. They're not just treating patients, they're redefining what healthcare can be in the 21st century. 9. Toronto General Hospital, Canada. Number 9 takes us to Toronto General Hospital, part of the University Health Network, and Canada's undisputed leader in transplant medicine. TGH has achieved something remarkable. They've performed more organ transplants than any other hospital in Canada, with success rates that rival the world's best. T's transplant program is truly extraordinary. They've completed over 7,000 heart transplants, 6,000 liver transplants, and pioneered multi-organ transplant procedures that were once thought impossible. In 2023, they successfully transplanted 6 organs in a single patient, a medical feat achieved by fewer than 20 hospitals worldwide. But here's what makes TGH special. Their Peter Munk Cardiac Center houses one of the world's most advanced cardiac care facilities. They perform over 3,000 cardiac surgeries annually, including procedures on patients other hospitals couldn't help. TGH is also leading groundbreaking research in regenerative medicine. Their scientists are developing techniques to grow organs in laboratories, potentially eliminating transplant waiting lists forever. They've successfully created functioning heart tissue, liver cells, and even neural tissue that could treat spinal cord injuries. The hospital's innovation extends beyond surgery. They've developed AI systems that can predict patient complications 24 hours before symptoms appear, potentially saving thousands of lives annually. 8. Karolinska University Hospital, Sweden. Number 8 brings us to Stockholm's Karolinska University Hospital, the institution where Nobel Prize winners in medicine conduct their research and where medical breakthroughs become reality. Karolinska isn't just a hospital, it's where the future of medicine is invented. This is where the world's first artificial windpipe was successfully transplanted, where breakthrough stem cell therapies are developed, and where precision medicine is being perfected. Here's what makes Karolinska extraordinary. They've pioneered the world's most advanced cancer treatment protocols. Their proton therapy center can target tumors with radiation so precise it destroys cancer cells while leaving healthy tissue completely untouched. They've achieved cure rates above 90% for certain childhood cancers that were previously fatal. Karolinska's research impact is unmatched. Faculty members have won 5 Nobel Prizes in the last 2 decades, and their discoveries directly impact patient care. They developed the scanning techniques that allow doctors to see inside living brains, revolutionizing neurosurgery worldwide. The hospital's commitment to innovation is absolute. They invest 25% of their budget in research, operate 200 active clinical trials simultaneously, and publish more peer-reviewed medical research than any European hospital. But what truly sets Karolinska apart is their philosophy. Every patient receives treatment based on the latest scientific discoveries, often before these innovations reach other hospitals worldwide. 7. Johns Hopkins Hospital, USA. Number 7 is an American institution that needs no introduction, Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland. For over 130 years, Johns Hopkins has been synonymous with medical excellence and groundbreaking innovation. Hopkins' legacy is written in medical history. This is where the first blue baby operation saved children with congenital heart defects, where the first successful sex reassignment surgery was performed, and where countless medical procedures we take for granted today were first developed. What makes Hopkins special in 2025? They're leading the world in precision medicine and immunotherapy. Their Sidney Kimmel Comprehensive Cancer Center has developed CAR T-cell therapies that reprogram patients' immune systems to fight cancer. They've achieved complete remission in patients with blood cancers that were previously incurable. Hopkins' numbers are staggering. They perform over 55,000 surgeries annually. Their emergency department sees 70,000 patients each year, and their medical school consistently ranks number 1 in the United States. They operate $2.5 billion worth of research programs simultaneously. But Hopkins' real strength is their integration of research and patient care. Breakthrough discoveries made in their laboratories reach patients within months, not years. When you're treated at Hopkins, you're receiving tomorrow's medicine today. Their commitment to training the world's best doctors is unmatched. Hopkins alumni lead medical programs in over 100 countries. 6. Charité Universitätsmedizin Berlin, Germany. Number 6 takes us to Berlin's Charité Hospital, Europe's largest university hospital and one of the most prestigious medical institutions in the world. With a history spanning over 300 years, Charité has been at the forefront of medical advancement since 1710. Charité's reputation is built on groundbreaking achievements. This is where the first successful kidney transplant in Germany was performed, where revolutionary surgical techniques are developed, and where some of the world's most complex medical cases are solved. What makes Charité extraordinary today is their leadership in digital medicine. They've created the world's most comprehensive electronic health record system, connecting over 100 hospitals across Germany. Their AI diagnostic systems can analyze medical images faster and more accurately than human radiologists. Charité's research impact is immense. They operate the largest medical research program in Europe, with over 3,000 active research projects. Their scientists have made breakthrough discoveries in Alzheimer's disease, developing treatments that could delay onset by up to 10 years. The hospital's international influence is unmatched in Europe. They treat patients from over 170 countries annually, perform 45,000 surgeries each year, and their medical expertise is sought by hospitals worldwide. Charité's commitment to education is legendary. They've trained over 50 Nobel Prize winners in medicine, including Rudolf Virchow, who founded modern pathology, and Paul Ehrlich, who developed the first chemotherapy treatments. 5. Massachusetts General Hospital, USA. Number 5 brings us to Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston, America's oldest hospital and the birthplace of modern medicine. Founded in 1811, Mass General has been revolutionizing healthcare for over 200 years. Mass General's list of firsts is extraordinary: the first public demonstration of anesthesia, the first successful organ transplant, the first use of X-rays in the United States, and the development of the first cardiac pacemaker. This hospital literally wrote the textbook on modern medicine. What makes Mass General special today is their leadership in personalized medicine. They've developed genetic testing protocols that can predict disease risk decades before symptoms appear. Their cancer center creates individualized treatment plans based on each patient's unique genetic profile. Mass General's research budget exceeds $1 billion annually, larger than many countries spend on medical research. They operate 1,200 active clinical trials and publish more medical research than any hospital in the world. Their trauma center is legendary, treating the most complex cases from across New England. They've pioneered surgical techniques for treating traumatic brain injuries, and their burn center has achieved survival rates above 95% even for patients with burns covering 90% of their bodies. Mass General's impact on global health is immeasurable. They've trained doctors from every continent, established medical programs in developing countries, and their treatment protocols are followed by hospitals worldwide. 4. Cleveland Clinic, USA. Number 4 is Cleveland Clinic, the hospital that revolutionized heart surgery and continues to lead the world in cardiovascular medicine. The Cleveland Clinic isn't just a hospital, it's where impossible cardiac procedures become routine. Cleveland Clinic's cardiac program is unmatched globally. They perform over 4,000 heart surgeries annually with success rates exceeding 99%. This is where the first coronary angiography was performed, where artificial hearts were perfected, and where the most complex cardiac procedures are still developed. But Cleveland Clinic's excellence extends far beyond cardiology. They've pioneered minimally invasive surgical techniques across multiple specialties, developed groundbreaking treatments for neurological disorders, and created rehabilitation programs that help paralyzed patients walk again. What sets Cleveland Clinic apart is their integrated healthcare model. They've eliminated the traditional boundaries between departments, allowing specialists to collaborate seamlessly. This approach has reduced patient complications by 40% and shortened hospital stays significantly. Cleveland Clinic's global influence is enormous. They operate hospitals in Abu Dhabi, Toronto, and London, exporting their expertise worldwide. They've trained over 15,000 international physicians and established medical education programs on every continent. Their commitment to innovation is absolute. Cleveland Clinic invents and patents more medical devices than any other hospital, holding over 2,000 patents for medical innovations that benefit patients worldwide. 3. University of Tokyo Hospital, Japan. Number 3 takes us to Tokyo University Hospital, Japan's premier medical institution and Asia's leader in advanced medical technology. This hospital represents the perfect fusion of Japanese precision, cutting-edge technology, and compassionate care. Tokyo University Hospital has achieved something remarkable. They've developed the world's most advanced robotic surgical systems. Their robots can perform procedures with accuracy measured in micrometers, enabling surgeries that were previously impossible. They've successfully operated on individual nerve fibers and blood vessels smaller than human hair. What makes this hospital extraordinary is their leadership in regenerative medicine. Japanese scientists here have pioneered stem cell therapies that can regenerate damaged organs, restore vision to blind patients, and help paralyzed individuals regain movement. They've performed over 1,000 successful stem cell procedures. The hospital's cancer treatment program is revolutionary. They've developed particle beam therapy that can destroy tumors without damaging surrounding healthy tissue. Their treatment protocols have achieved cure rates above 95% for certain cancers, with minimal side effects. Tokyo University Hospital's research in longevity medicine is groundbreaking. They're developing treatments that could extend human lifespan by decades while maintaining quality of life. Their studies on cellular aging have revealed mechanisms that could prevent age-related diseases. The hospital's integration of AI and human expertise is unmatched. Their diagnostic systems can identify diseases from medical images with 99.7% accuracy, often detecting conditions human doctors might miss. 2. Mayo Clinic, USA. Number 2 is the world-famous Mayo Clinic, the institution that pioneered the integrated practice of medicine and set the global standard for patient care. Mayo Clinic isn't just a hospital, it's a medical philosophy that puts patients first, always. Mayo Clinic's approach revolutionized medicine. Instead of seeing multiple doctors separately, patients receive coordinated care from teams of specialists working together. This model has been copied worldwide but never equaled. What makes Mayo Clinic extraordinary is their diagnostic expertise. They solve medical mysteries that stump other hospitals, earning them the nickname, the Hospital of Last Resort. Mayo Clinic physicians have an unmatched ability to diagnose rare diseases. They identify conditions that affect fewer than 1 in 100,000 people. Mayo's research impact is enormous. They've developed treatments for over 200 rare diseases, pioneered surgical techniques used globally, and created diagnostic tools that have saved millions of lives. Their research budget exceeds $700 million annually. The numbers speak to Mayo's excellence. Patient satisfaction rates consistently exceed 95%. They're ranked number 1 in more medical specialties than any other hospital, and they see patients from all 50 states and over 130 countries annually. Mayo Clinic's commitment to education is legendary. They operate one of the world's largest medical education programs, training over 5,000 residents and fellows annually. Mayo-trained physicians lead medical programs worldwide. What truly sets Mayo apart is their culture. Every decision is made with the patient's best interest as the primary consideration. This philosophy has created the most patient-centered healthcare system in the world. 1. Singapore Health Group, Mount Elizabeth Hospital, Singapore. And our number 1 hospital represents the future of global healthcare. Singapore's integrated health system, exemplified by Mount Elizabeth Hospital and the broader Singapore Health Group network. This isn't just the best hospital, it's the best healthcare system on the planet. Singapore has achieved something unprecedented. They've created a healthcare system with the world's best outcomes at a fraction of the cost of other developed countries. Life expectancy in Singapore exceeds that of every other nation. Infant mortality is the world's lowest, and patient satisfaction is unmatched globally. Mount Elizabeth Hospital represents the pinnacle of this system. They've pioneered medical tourism, attracting patients from over 60 countries who come specifically for Singapore's superior medical care. The hospital performs complex procedures with success rates that exceed global averages across every specialty. What makes Singapore's system extraordinary is their integration of technology and human care. Every hospital bed is connected to AI monitoring systems that can predict complications before they occur. Their electronic health records are linked nationwide, ensuring every doctor has complete patient information instantly. Singapore's medical achievements are staggering. They've achieved the world's lowest hospital infection rates, the fastest emergency response times, and the most efficient healthcare delivery system ever created. They spend half what the US spends on healthcare per capita while achieving better outcomes across every major health indicator. The innovation coming from Singapore is reshaping global medicine. They've developed AI diagnostic systems used worldwide, pioneered telemedicine platforms serving rural populations globally, and created medical training programs that set international standards. But Singapore's real achievement is accessibility. Every resident receives world-class healthcare regardless of income, and their system proves that excellent healthcare can be both affordable and universally available. These 10 hospitals prove that excellence in healthcare is not bound by borders. From Asia to North America, Europe to the Middle East, each one is dedicated to saving lives and pushing the boundaries of medical science. The world of healthcare is constantly changing, with new technologies like AI, robotics, and personalized medicine shaping the future. But one thing never changes: the need for hospitals where compassion, innovation, and expertise come together to give patients the best chance at life. So, which of these hospitals surprised you the most? Would you consider traveling abroad for medical treatment if it meant getting care from one of the world's best? Let us know in the comments below. And remember, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends and family. Together, we can keep exploring the world's best destinations, fact, cultures, and institutions, right here on Worldview TV. Until next time, stay curious, stay healthy, and keep exploring.